If you are not voted out by now, Denver is asking citizens to weigh in on something. So the city has a pilot program for a new form of direct democracy. It's called participatory budgeting. Basically, the city's going to set aside $2 million to fund some capital projects that are selected by us regular people. Steve Steger has the story.
Because I've always liked to be a part of what goes on in my community so I can know what's going on.
If this election cycle hasn't made you sick of voting, Miss Kathy Ewing has a proposition for you.
Everybody come and vote on this because it's for you. It's for you to be excited about because it's going to be benefiting you and your community.
Miss Kathy is part of a group of Denver citizens who've come up with a list of ways to spend $2 million in capital funds. Her proposal made the ballot.
To get a community garden for our elderly and our young people so that we can try to learn how to cook healthy, eat healthy, and be healthy at a young age.
That proposal, which would cost $175,000, would build and expand community gardens outside subsidized housing communities, including the Columbine homes where Miss Kathy lives.
And they're all cracked up, and then I have to go over this.
You could also vote to spend $400,000 to widen the sidewalk outside of another subsidized community for people with disabilities and senior citizens, where Phyllis Mack lives.
When I ride in my scooter chair, I have to go out in the street, and it's very dangerous.
The process is called participatory budgeting.
I think this is a moment, kind of an experiment with direct democracy. This allows residents to really take the lead and ensure that their perspectives and their voices are heard for their communities.
Community members in Denver have narrowed 1,000 proposals for that money to 23. They include buying a new shower trailer for people experiencing homelessness or building chessboards and creating community spaces in city parks. You have until November 20th to vote. Until then, Miss Kathy is going to work.
We're going to knock on doors, we're going to call people on the phone, we're going to go to stores, and we're going to advertise all over the place, and we're going to put them on cards and everything. I'm just excited. I can't wait.
Her enthusiasm is just electric. You can vote online. We'll post the link whenever I finish writing this story for 9news.com. And there is no age limit to vote, and you only have to acknowledge that you live or go to a school in the city of Denver. Don't have to provide an address. That is purposeful because this program is meant for people who don't typically have the chance to engage with government to actually engage with government.
So I kind of love this, and I also kind of feel like this is a dystopian game show where it's like, here are a bunch of obvious needs that we as a society should be able to solve for our neighbors. Now, which ones do you want to solve, and who do you want to leave hanging? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
The thought is you're getting people involved in the process, and also through this, they're finding out some of the things that they think that they want the city might not be able to afford. Like, for instance, like, we want to put a splash pad in on this pool. Well, none of those budget proposals are going to cover that, or it's going to take the whole amount of money for that much. So they had to sort through like 1,000 different proposals and then figure out realistically what they could do. So really it connects people with how government works, so then they can make those decisions on their own, so it's not some bureaucrat doing it for them.
That part of it makes sense to me. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this one. Interesting stuff. All right, go write that story for 9news.com.
Working on it.